I'm standing here on very hallowed ground at St. Helena's Church in Beaufort, South Carolina. This is where I came when I was first married back in the 1970s. And it's always been a most special place for me. When I was diagnosed with cancer in 2006, my whole life started to go through my mind all over again. And my love for Beaufort came to the surface, and the fact that this was a place that I treasured and really cherished and wanted my children to know about and wanted to tell everybody what it was like for me to be here. I'd always lived in the city, and coming here was a brand new way of life for me. It was a quality of life I don't think I had ever experienced. I'm here today and to say that I overcame the cancer, and it empowered me though to move on with my life and to move forward more quickly and to accomplish the things now that I really wanted to accomplish in my life. So I started putting this little book together, and I thought, well, maybe I'll write 100 copies and that'll be enough for friends and family. I don't have a real extensive family. But then I started thinking about this church. St. Helena's Church is a place that was so meaningful to me in the 70s. This is where my husband and I attended church during the years we didn't have children. Then after we had our first daughter, Elizabeth, we had her baptized here. And I was very much involved in the church, so I thought, well, I'll give something back because the church had given so much to me. And they have a bazaar every November. So I thought, well, I'll take this book down there and launch it right at the St. Helena's Bazaar, November 6th. When I told the women of the church about it, and this is probably 40 years after I had been here, they were so excited and they said, don't just print 100 copies, you need to print 1,000 copies. So I thought, boy, I don't know if I can do that, but I'll try. So I did. I got the 1,000 copies, and then I was living in North Carolina at the time and had to get them down here. So they said, not a problem, just have them all shipped here and we'll keep them under the stairwell in the church. So that's what I did. I had 18 big boxes of books all sent to this little church, and they kept them there, and we ended up selling most of them at the bazaar that year. And the rest of what was left over we just put in stores around town where they were very welcome and they sold right away. So I thought, well, with the encouragement of these women, I would go ahead and do the book I really wanted to do. And that's what started Shrimp, Collards, and Grits. It was the encouragement of these wonderful women at St. Helena's Church, and I'll be forever grateful that they stood behind me and helped me get all of this started. These past 8 months have been so much fun working with this book and the audiences and the public speaking and just getting out there and meeting my readers has been a joy. Unbelievable. We're now in our second printing, and I can remember how nervous I was last spring when I first showed it to Ray Ellis at his gallery on Congress Street. He opened that book, and with those big bushy gray eyebrows of his, he was celebrating his 90th birthday, by the way. And I stood there almost breathless as he opened it, and he just looked at it, and then he looked up at me and he said, extraordinary work. And it's my desire to promote art wherever I go, to promote these artists, to let people who never ever go into galleries experience the beauty of this art and help these artists to sell their paintings and be able to create more.
I've been a professional art dealer for getting over 20 years now. This is the first opportunity we've ever had where an author brought an idea to us, included our artists, and gave us this type of opportunity. And I think it's a great idea, and without Pat, it never would have happened. Color reproductions, were professional. They were, I thought, very well done. We use professional photography to supply those high-res images so that you can reproduce accurately. And they came out, as far as I'm concerned, I didn't have a single artist that didn't feel like the color reproduction wasn't just about dead on. And that's important, because the book is going to be out there for a long time. And when an artist's work is reproduced, their main thing is that the color be accurate.
I'm so grateful to all of you for your support and just love of the book and the Low Country and everything that I write about. My most heartfelt appreciation goes out to each and every one, because this was a love story. It's my love story about the South Carolina Low Country and truly what it means to me. And I hope all of you will see it the same way that I did, because it's truly one of the most magical places you'll ever go.